Hey people, it's ScionVise here, continuing Let's Play Oblivion. In the last episode, we got here to this place. And now we have to talk to ghosts. Let's talk to Casimir first.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost.
Really?
I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Okay, why not?
When the order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I
Okay.
attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him.
Oh no.
My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
Gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Okay.
May your sword strike true.
Why don't we just talk to all of them and get all the quests so we don't have to come back here constantly?
You have my
Seems
tribute,
good idea.
Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed.
Okay.
And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
Challenge of Zenithar? What must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
Oh, okay.
This
Sure.
is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Okay, we can't do that one just yet, so I'll keep on talking.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
The shield, eh?
When the order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Okay.
May the Nine...
Oh wait, maybe I should talk about Fort Bulwark
in
here.
the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely.
Okay.
You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
Yay, I want a
Go with
shield,
virtue.
I guess. Do you have something for me?
Greetings.
Oh, no, you don't have anything for me.
May the knot.
You!
Greeting.
No, you don't have anything either.
No,
You!
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Yeah, I guess.
Cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Okay. What about you?
How may I...
You have nothing for me.
May the
Okay,
knot
so...
guide your way.
Okay, we've gotten all the quests we can for now. So we are going to go and get ourselves some Crusader crap. I think we will start by getting the gauntlets of the Crusader. Okay, Stendar's Mercy. That's where we gotta go. We can't fast travel from inside a building, because we don't know how to open doors during a loading screen. So we'll head outside then, fast travel there. This quest is probably the easiest of them all, which is why I'm starting it first. I think after this we'll get the boots, and then we'll get the mace, and then we'll get the shield. 'Cause the shield is probably the longest of the quests, mainly because it's a dungeon you have to go through, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in it that you must do. Puzzles and crap. Nothing hard, but they're still there and they have to be done, so we are going to have to do them. Okay, come on, loading screen. Be gone. Please. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to head to the chapel. Because that is where all of the gauntlets are. All 2 of them. I know it doesn't really make sense to say all of the gauntlets when there are only 2 of them, but whatever. You.
Welcome, Knight Commander.
Are okay, thank you. You are actually doing stuff. Gauntlets.
The gauntlets, eh? They're a Relder's responsibility. Speak to him about them.
Fine, jeez. Oh, here are the gauntlets. Gauntlets are too heavy to move.
What brings you here, my son?
Gauntlets.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I want them.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing.
But I guess I'm going to hear the story first.
Years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendarr. That curse still lingers on today.
Really?
Poor Kellen.
Who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Okay, I guess I'll go
Goodbye.
talk to Kellen then. See what this curse is all about. And what we can do to get rid of it. Because that just seems like the nice thing to do. Kellen. There you are.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
Curse.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until it gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Ooh. Wait, maybe, Arelder?
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there.
Huh.
When he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Okay, I guess we're going to go talk to Arelder again, and see what he's hiding from the guy who's gonna die. Hey, guy.
It's my...
Stuff.
It's a hot...
Kellen.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What are you talking about?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
Well, I guess I'll have
Be
to.
seeing you.
So we got
Good to see you. What's going on?
the power lay hands, which is special, only used really for this quest. And
Good to see you.
oh, that's not it at all. Lay hands. Bam.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Yay, aren't you happy now? I'm gonna run faster. He seems pretty happy. And now I'll go and yoink myself some gauntlets. Where are these gauntlets? Yes. Most of these items actually like fortify restoration and what's it called? Speechcraft. I think that's what it does anyways. Well, what most of these things do. Restoration. Personality. There we go. Okay, so now that that's all done... Okay, we'll go to Nature's Fury.